What is up, guys? Manny aka Exotic Gunner here. Today I'm going to be showing you the whole process of how a Scuf controller is made. Well, not made, but how it'll turn out when you send one in. Now, here's the controller I'm going to be sending in. Alright, well, this is an official Xbox 360 wireless controller. It's one of the white ones, obviously. And the only problem with this controller is that the analog sticks are severely chewed up. But, don't ask me how that happened. But, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to send this one in tomorrow, because today is July 1st, 2012. And we'll see how long it takes for them to complete one of these. So, we'll send it in tomorrow, and hopefully sometime next week, it'll arrive there. And, yeah, so in the meantime, I'm going to show you, this is an official wireless Xbox 360 controller, as you can see there, hopefully. Let me focus here. There you go, 360 wireless controller. Not the original battery cover box thingy, but yeah. So I'm going to be sending it in tomorrow, and we'll be back. In the meantime, let me show you some up-close pictures of what this looks like. Alright, so I'll see you back when the controller's finished. And in case you didn't know, if you don't have the necessary funds to afford a new Scuf controller, you can send in your own, which is what I'm doing here. And here we go. I'll show you how it looks like when it comes back. See you in a couple of weeks, guys. Couple of weeks. So finally, the controller is finally here. FedEx finally got here and delivered my nice Scuf controller. And the first thing you'll notice is that there's no stickers on this box. I removed all of the address stickers, so you will never know where I live. So yeah, but today's July 17th, so it's been a little over 2 weeks since I've sent my controller in, as you guys remember in my last video that you just saw. And yeah, so before I show you this controller, I just want to show you that I do own 4 other Xbox 360 controllers. So I own a regular controller with FPS freak attachments. I own another regular one, you know, for all my friends when they come over. I own a wired PowerA controller, airflow wired controller, and I also own another regular controller that I use when I play Battlefield 3. So those are 4 other controllers I own, so there was really no point of me buying a new Scuf controller when I already have 4 regular ones. There's no point. I don't want my room to be cluttered with controllers. So that's just something I wanted to mention real quickly, so don't call me a cheap ass for having this controller. So, very quickly, let's get to the unboxing. I don't want to waste a lot of time, so yeah. Alright, so the first thing you'll notice is there's an Allen key up here, and I'll show you in a second what that's for. You do get a Scuf Gaming advertisement poster thingy. This basically just shows, you know, professional controllers for 360 and PS3, so it's just showing you that you have the option of either getting PS3 controllers or 360 controllers, so that's definitely something good to have. You have this piece of paper explaining you how to get the sweet spot for your controller. Kinda useful, you know. And here it is, finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. Yeah, let's unwrap this. Oops, alright. Here it is, finally. Look how sexy that controller is. The first thing you'll notice is I got all the buttons blacked out. You know, the X, Y, A, and B buttons all got blacked out. The start, select, home button, analog stick, and the bottom got blacked out. I'm a little disappointed they didn't do the top, because I saw another video where the guy got his on the top black, but whatever. And the next thing you'll notice in the front is that I did get both of my analog sticks switched to the dome ones, and let me tell you, just from feeling this and moving it around, they are very, very nice and roll very, very, very good. They're not as loose as the PS3 controller ones are, but they are still very nice and responsive and tight, and they feel very good in your hands. If you look at the back, you'll see that I did get the Scuff Grip. That's why it's black on the back. It's not painted. It's a Scuff Grip. And let me tell you, I've never felt this before. It feels very nice. It's like a rubbery type feeling. It fits very nice in your hand. It won't like slip off. And I imagine if you sweat, this probably won't, you know, slip off your hand. So that's very, very, very good to have. Next thing, I got was the trigger stops, which basically reduce the timing for your gun to fire. So like you don't have to like, you know, put your trigger all the way down. Like it'll just stop there and it'll fire on Modern Warfare and Call of Duty, yeah, whatever. So that's very, very, very good. Next you'll notice is the two paddles in the back, A and B. And these feel very, very nice. They're very responsive, very fast. They feel very good. I'd imagine you'd be drop-shotting noobs all day. They feel very nice. This controller feels very, 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 very nice. It feels better than the regular controller, so I'm definitely happy with the way this thing turned out. And that Allen key I showed you before, that is used right here. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. You see that right there? Hopefully you can see that. You put it in there, you tighten it, and that will either make your trigger go up or down depending on how sensitive you want it to be. It's a very nice feature. Oh, and also, Scuf does include two AA batteries, so that's very kind of them. However, I do have a plain charge kit, so I won't be using this. But thank you, Scuf. I appreciate this. And also, if you look at... Oh, look at the battery cover. Right, yeah, there you go. You'll see right there... Oh, let me... Oh, sorry, guys. Let me, Oh, God. Let me focus here. There you go. Scuf seal of approval. And you see that little wire right there, that green wire? I'm assuming that's for the trigger stops. I mean the triggers. What am I saying? The paddles, yeah. But the only thing that worries me about this controller is that the back cover of this controller isn't mine. I can tell because look how bad condition this thing is right here. It's probably from somebody else's controller, and also has the sticker. Mine didn't have that sticker. If you guys see my video, the pictures I took didn't have this. So I guess they found another controller and got it. I guess they already have these grips already made, and they just put it on the controller when a customer orders it. So I'm assuming that's what happened, but whatever, I don't really mind. I still like it. But yeah, there you go. As you guys can see, the controller turned out very well, and this will work with pretty much any game. I mean, you know, I don't know, let's see, Battlefield 3, the main game I'm playing right now, it works with this, depending on your setup, you know. Works with Modern Warfare 2, you know, people still play this, you know. MLG, all F1 stuff, or the Modern Warfare 2 expansion, Modern Warfare 3, which is a great expansion to Modern Warfare 2. Hint, hint. Or, you know, it'll definitely work with Ghost Recon. Those analog sticks are very loose, very nice. You get better aim, you know. Definitely worth getting. Or if you're more of a zombie guy, Scuf Gaming got you, because you can, you know, play World at War zombies or Black Ops zombies. So you definitely have those two options right there. So, quick overview. If you don't, let me move this camera. If you don't have a lot of money, I would definitely recommend this setup. You know, just send in your controller. It's like, I think it's like $40, like $45 just to get like the regular. Like if you just want the paddles alone on your controller, they'll charge you about $40 just to install those two paddles. So you'll send your controller in, and they'll just install the paddles for you, and that'll be like $45. I could be wrong because they probably updated their website, or I haven't checked it in a while, but you can definitely do that. So you know, depending on how much stuff you want, the price will alter. So with all these accessories I put on my controller, it turned out to be $90 for all this, for everything I just added to it. Oh God, my voice is. I'm losing my voice. Anyways, yeah, so this is definitely the cheaper alternative to buying a new Scuf controller. You know, the newer ones can, depending on which one you get, can go up to $100 and something, like $120, $140, $150, depending on which model you get and what accessories you choose. You know, so, you know, I sent mine in because I already have 4 other ones, so there's no point. I don't want a cluttered room of controllers, so yeah. So if you don't have a lot of this, definitely send yours in. You know, you can do several things to save money. You know, you can get a job like me, or you can, whatever, I don't know, you can just, oops. You can, you know, send yours in, get it cheaper, get it done cheaper. If you have a lot of controllers, or if you're just short in cash, whatever, you know. So definitely check out ScuffGaming.com. Their link will be in the description. And as always, my name is Manny, aka Exotic Gunner, and subscribe, like my video. I do unboxings, and definitely check out Scuf Gaming. And as always, peace to the Middle East, guys.